Spread love is the Sisco way. All day. Spread love is the Sisco way. All day. From Cali to the Philippines, this is real life, not a dream. He's showing proof what a real G mean. You could either hate or join the team, building up positive communities. No more drama, we push unity. Come along for the ride. Wifey Jim by his side. Could be Uber rides for the grandson. He's straight showing what he stand on. Could be hiking trails through Big Bear. Views from the edge, living life no fear. Or on a motorbike in the Val. Ain't waiting for tomorrow, we living right now. Just so it's clear, we keep it positive over here. Spread love is the Sisco way. All day. Spread love is the Sisco way. All day. Sisco International.
What's up? Pastor Culture in the building. What's going on? How you doing? Is that Zandy or William? Let me see here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Oh, actually, no, I can't do that on here. Okay, hold on. Can I do it on this one? Can't do it on this one either. Dang it. Nope. Yeah, that's one thing with this app I gotta figure out is how to change the comment the rules for the comment. Hi, Miss Generous. I can't talk with these things on. Can you see them? It's hard to talk with these things on. Are you ready to come home? I'm sure you are. 7 million in the building, 5 likes. Thank you guys. Welcome to Sisco International. If you are new to the live stream, thank you for joining us. If you don't mind, even if you are not new to the live stream, if you're a regular, please double tap your screen. Give us a like if you don't mind. Help us get further out on the YouTube verse so we can, grow our channel. And while we're growing our channel, one of the things we like to do is we like to help other small channels grow along right with us. So if that sounds good to you, just please double tap your screen. Help us out. Miss Jern says, I can catch you before my next meeting. Okay. You got another marathon meeting, you said? Pastor Coach says, like and subscribe. Thank you. Wait, who is that? Is that William or Zandy right there? Or both? Wait, it can't be both because you guys are 2 separate places right now. Miss Jenner, is your day going good? Hopefully it is. It's going to be weird to talk with these, what do you call them in my mouth? Let's see, we got 5 men in the building. I'm sure I'm gonna have to explain it again over and over again, but for those of you who are in here right now, so I had to go to the dentist today and get I don't know what to call them, trays for my teeth. It's like Invisalign. It's like braces. So they put them in today, and I put one on the top, one on the bottom, and I mean it feels fine. They don't hurt, nothing like that, but I have this weird like lisp and like way of talking now, so it kind of sucks. But it is what it is. What can I do? Oh wait, here, hold on. Kevin Yaguni says, I just ate 16 White Castle sliders. Really? That's it? I could at least do 32. Those things are only like this big. They're only that big, Kevin. You got to work a little harder. T-Gang, what's going on? T-Gang got caught slipping on the first day back. You were first yesterday. You said you weren't going to lose your first place. Already slipping, T-Gang. I don't know what to say about it, man. He says, I was playing on my VR. That VR will get you every time. Sis Macy. Hello, how are you? Good morning, sis. Thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up, sis. Good morning. How are you, sis Macy? Frankie says, are the bussin' guy? Try that again. Try that again. Your English is not Englishing. Are the bussin' guy? That I don't know what that means. Niriandera Modi. I'm just gonna say Modi. The hood all right? I don't know. Have you been to the hood lately? Did it look all right to you? There you go. Ardian Hari says, Black, go back to jail. I didn't like it. I didn't like it there. I'm gonna stay right here with you. So you're welcome to stick around with us. Hang out here with blacks. Wakana Sato, good morning. Good morning, sis. How are you? She comes with the strawberry and the hearts. Thank you. Thank you, sis. Good morning. How are you? You know what? So I don't know if I fixed these comments or not. You guys are going to hear me talking. It's going to be this weird, like I have like, I don't know, like a toothpick or something in my mouth. That's how it's going to sound for a little while. T-Gang, he says, wait, did you notice me? T-Gang, I was talking about you already. What are you talking about? That you're sorry you were doing your VR. Are you tripping, T-Gang? You all right? Oh, you know what I didn't get a chance to do? If Sis Hugh comes in here, I'm gonna have to let her know I did not get a chance to put her moderator jacket on because the live stream took forever to load last night. I went to bed late too, and it took forever to load. I couldn't get on the live chat to change her, so hopefully she'll come in here today, and I'll let her know what's up. Creedy says, hey, what's up, brother? Creedy, what's going on? Hopefully you're feeling better today, Creedy. Not trying to low-key troll people. What's going on, Creedy? T-Gang says, oh, okay. T-Gang, did you hear me when I was saying that? Are you sleepy, T-Gang? Hope you're getting sleep, man. That was one of the things that you said you were gonna work on, getting some sleep. But yeah, guys, we got 5 million to 1,000,007 likes. Thank you, guys. Like I said, I went to the dentist today. I got some, it's not Invisalign, but it's like a type of braces that I got put on. I don't know if you can really see them, but got them put on today. My first day wearing them. Kind of excited to have them, you know, because I've been having issues with my teeth, jaw. So this is going to help a little bit. And it was interesting. It was an interesting process, but this whole little weird lisping thing, I'm not down with it. Alice De Petro says, I love Michael Jackson. Well, Michael Jackson loves you too. T-Gang says, I just sniffed up a whole bottle of Febreze and I am tripping ball. T-Gang, I know dang well you are joking. You better be joking. Judaruda says, hi, sir. Judaruda, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are from. Where are you from, Judaruda? S. Mike says, hi, what's up? Or is it Smike? I don't know, Smike. Sis EB, good morning. Sis EB, can you hear my voice? Does it sound kind of weird? You hear that weird lisp? So I got these clear braces on today. Had to go to the dentist, get these clear braces on today. They're going to try to straighten these teeth out. I don't like it so far. It sounds weird. Sis EB says, good morning, host and all. Thank you, sis. Good morning to you. Wait, where are we at here? This jumped up on me. Sorry, guys. Jadaru says, good morning, host. Thank you, Jadaru. Good morning. Where are you from, Jadaru? She says, like, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Smike says, live Denzel Washington. You know, it's crazy that people come in here and, you know, I don't know if they're trying to be complimentary or they're trying to be funny, but the people that they say that I look nothing like those people. So, I mean, I'll take that as a compliment, Mike, but damn, bro, we look nothing alike. Sis Evie, thank you. Jetta Ruda, thank you so much. T-Gang says, I am not. T-Gang, I know you're joking. Creedy says, where do you think Martin Luther King Jr. is from? And take a good guess. Where is he from? I want to say he was born in Alabama, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember right. We got here, Johnny Woodpecker says, no one care about Buzzer, bruh. Buzzer? What are you talking about? You obviously care about it because you're talking about it. Nobody else is talking about it. You're the only one talking about it, bruh. T-Gang says, I thought I was gonna wake up. T-Gang, you are way smarter than that. Stop playing. Stop playing my emotions, T-Gang. Creedy says, do you know who James Weldon? I do not. Johnny Woodpecker says, Buzzer just being paid for some. What are you talking about, Johnny Woodpecker? I don't know what you're going on about, man. Welcome to the live stream, but I don't know what you're talking about. Where we at here? T-Gang says, but anyways, paid most of the mortgage. Okay, well, that's good news anyway. So you're still taking care of your responsibilities while you're doing some less than smart things there, T-Gang. Somebody says, I say I love Denzel Washington. Okay, cool. Yeah, he's a good actor. He's a great actor. I would love to meet Denzel Washington someday. Jadaruda says, bye, sub. God bless you. Well, thank you, Jadaruda. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. And if you can, stick around with the live stream. We usually try to do the live stream maybe a couple hours. It just depends on how long we feel like going. But usually we'll go till about 4:30. So stick around. Thanks for the sub, though. Jurd Spatten says, Flex Fit cap? Great eye, Jurd. It is a Flex Fit cap. Smike says, my fault dictionary. Are you using a translator there, Smike? Or is it the spell check that's messing you up? Says Lilibeth, good morning, host. Says Lilibeth, I had to go to the dentist today. I had to get these clear braces put on because my teeth are getting kind of funky. So I went down to the dentist today, got these on, and now I can't talk. My voice sounds all weird now. So don't laugh, Sis Lilibeth. Oh, wait, hold on. This thing's acting crazy again. Where we at here? Okay, there we go. Good morning, Sis Lilibeth. Smike says, you look only like yourself. Is cool like that. Well, hey, thank you. Yeah, I think I only do look pretty much like myself. I don't know a lot of people that look like me. I haven't met that many anyway. Oh man, these comments really keep moving around on me. T-Gang says, okay, you caught, ow, my head. What? T-Gang, what are you doing today? Emir says, Johnny got cooked by you, shout T-I-U. We are having people that are having a lot of difficulty with doing their chat today. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I don't know what that means. Johnny got cooked by you, shout T-I-U. Emirs, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Eileen Gesmundo says, like 10. Thank you, sis. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Good morning. He says, no, Martin Luther King Jr. ain't from Alabama. He is so ATL. That was what I thought at first, Atlanta. But I think the reason why I said Alabama, because I remember Selma, Alabama. But that's where they did the one of the big protests there. That's why that was in my head. So I knew it, Creedy. I knew it. I was testing you. He is so ATL, like seriously so ATL. You are right. Do you know who Denzel Curry is? I've heard of him. Eileen, thank you for the heart. Sis Hugh. Good morning. She says, Sir Cisco, Yahoo, good morning. Big like, Sir Cisco. Thank you, sis. Sis Hugh, I meant to give you moderator yesterday, but the live stream that we did, it took a long time to upload. I went to bed, it was still uploading. So I didn't get to go into the live chat and give you moderator. But today I'll go to that live stream and I'll give you moderator today. Sorry that it took so long. Oh wait, this channel does have it. You do have moderator on this channel. It's your other channel that doesn't have it. So I will get that done today, sis. Promise. Thank you. Good morning. T-Gang says, when is Miss Jen live streaming? You know what, T-Gang, it's funny you mentioned that because we were just talking about that today. She plans to go live either this week or next week. She's putting some things together. She's getting her, getting her set up. She's got to have a nice little setup. And she wants to do it right. She wants to start off her live stream in a good way. She doesn't want to, do it half-assed. So she's going to probably do it within the next week. So be looking out for that. And if she comes back in here, I'll point her out. To some of you that don't know her, I'll point her out. Miss Generous is my wife. She just recently became eligible to do live streams. So she's going to be doing live streams pretty soon. And she's excited about it. She's very excited about it. Smike says, I'm from Belgium. My English is not so good. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of people that come in here, their English is not so good. And, I totally get that because there's the only language that I speak very well is English. I can speak a little bit of Spanish. I can speak a little bit of Tagalog, and that's about it. I forgot whatever Cantonese I knew. I forgot that. So I would be terrible. So your English is way better than anything else I speak. So you're doing good. But sometimes people come in and they say things, I don't know what they mean. Sis Hugh says, blessed morning, everyone. Thank you, sis. How's your morning so far, Sis Hugh? Cree says, do you know who Johnny Dang? I don't know him. Amir says, shout out to you. Thank you, Amir. Thank you for that. Shout out to you. Says, keep it fast. Keep what fast? The chat? Because the chat's moving fast today. T-Gang says, oh, what is happening? I stayed up super late just trying to post a premiere that didn't fully upload. Oh, okay. You had a premiere a few days ago that I was watching. I think it was a VR video. Meow Plaz back in the building says, yo, what's up, Meow Plaz? How you been? You ain't been around for a while. We thought you just didn't care about us no more. What's going on? T-Gang says, Meow Plaz. Nick Cornetta says, good evening, host. Thank you, Nick. How are you? Good morning. Or good evening, good afternoon. Nick Cornetta, where are you from? T-Gang says, what's up, man? Meow Plaz says, I'm back. Meow Plaz, hopefully everything's good with you. How have you been since you've been away from us? Jesus Cristo says, have a good day, King. I mean, I'm not a king, but thank you. I will accept that. Thank you. You have a good day, too. I hope you have a good day. Cree says, do you know the 3 a.m. challenge YouTuber named Alice So Cray? Never heard of him, Cree. Nicholas says, done. Thank you. I'm hoping you're meaning like done. We have 16 likes, guys. We got 9 million in the building, 16 likes. Thank you again, guys, for coming in the live stream. Anybody who's new to the live stream, welcome. We're a small channel. We're working on, keeping our momentum going. We're working on growing our channel a little bit more. We're really about, trying to be positive here, spreading love. Like if you watch the video at the beginning of this live stream, that's part of our mission here is to create a positive space on YouTube, spread love on YouTube, and that's pretty much what we try to do. Along those lines, we also try to help other small channels. We support a lot of other small channels. One of the things we do in this live stream is always encourage people to go and check out other people's channels during this live stream, especially the people that have a blue jacket on. The people with the blue jacket are people that we trust to, be a part of our community. And they've got a good energy about them, good vibe about them. And so we're giving them a moderator jacket, not because we need a bunch of moderators, because we don't. What we need them to do is support other channels in here. Because again, when small channels support other small channels, we all grow. So that's another thing we're trying to do. So appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining live stream. Like I said, 18 million likes. We love it. Where are we at here? Vishal says, hey man, may your life be filled with prosperity, success, happiness, and countless opportunities. And may you achieve everything your heart aspires to. You know what, Vishal? I hope that all comes true. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. And I will return that to you as well. Thank you for the positive energy. We appreciate that. Nick Cornetta says, I don't understand your language, friend. What language do you speak, Nick Cornetta? I don't know if you can't understand my language, you're not going to understand what I just said, but where are you, Nick Cornetta? ¿De dónde eres? Where are you from? I don't know. Maybe you speak Spanish. I don't know. Nick Cornetta. I don't know where you're from. Meow Plaz says, I'm good. Good, Meow Plaz. I'm glad to hear that. And you still got me as your avatar there. Oh, hell no. E-guest in the building, guys. E-guest in the building. He says, hey, wait, let me do it in his voice. Hey, did you buy that Tesla since your Honda was dying on you? No, man, you already know I didn't. All I had to do was replace the battery. That's all I had to do. The battery was dying on me, not the car, not the car. Yeah, I can't buy a Tesla. You already know. Smike says, already subscribed, promise to donate soon. Smike, thank you for subscribing. You don't have to make any promise about donating. You know, you do what you do. You do what you do. Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate that. Creedy says, did you even know Martin Luther King Jr. is from Atlanta? Creedy, I said I knew that. I knew that he was from Atlanta, but in my head, when I was thinking about that was the first place I thought of was Atlanta. And I've read his biography, his autobiography. I've read the books. I'm very familiar with Martin Luther King. But when you get old, Creedy, when you get old like me, sometimes you get mixed up in your head. My buddy E-Guest, the guy that, you know, it should be Mr. E-Guest, but he just put E-Guest. I don't know why, but he's old too, and he forgets things sometimes. So you got to give me a break, Creedy. Just every once in a while, just give me a break. Nick Cornett says, from Brazil. Brazil, okay, you speak Portuguese. I don't know Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese, but boa noite, Nick Cornetta. Thank you for joining our live stream. Sis Mais is saying carton. No, Sis Mais, it's not carton, and it's not cotton. Miss Generous says cotton, or she says button. It's not how you say it. Sis Mais. Now, Sis Mais, I got to tell you, I got some braces put in today. They're clear braces. It's making my voice weird. So maybe I can't pronounce it right, but I'm going to tell you, it goes like this. It's not cotton. It's not cotton. It's cotton, button. That's how you say it, Sis Mais. That's how you say it. If you want to sound like a jackass American, you got to say cotton. He guesses, did you know dumb is spelled with a B at the end? I did know that, but there are some people who shall remain nameless. We're not even going to mention their name in this live stream who did not know that, E-Guest. You know who I'm talking about. E-Guest, you must not be working today. You must not be working today, because I know dang well if you were at work, you wouldn't be in this live stream. I think it's a little shady that you didn't call me on your day off, bro. Greedy says, do you think Charlie Kirk a legend and give him a rate of 1 through 10? I'd say Charlie Kirk is a scumbag. That's what I'll say about that, and I'll leave that alone. And that's about the only time I'm going to speak on that dude. Greedy Bankroll says, do you know Martin Luther King Jr. is ATL legend, give him a rating of 1 through 10? Of course he is. I'm not going to rate him, but he is a legend. He's a world legend. He's definitely an American legend, and we owe a lot to him. Sis Maya says, Mild morning, Sisco. Mild morning, sis. How are you? Sis Maya, how you doing today? 720 says, do you like men? You know, it seems like you got the word semen in your mouth, semen, so I think you probably like it. Nobody was in here talking about semen until you came in here, so I'm thinking that's your energy, but more power to you. Thank you for contributing. Smike says, God bless. Nice to meet you. Be safe. Smike, thank you. Thank you again for the subscription. Thank you for being here. And like I said, stick around. Hopefully you can stick around a little while. E-Guest says, everyone talks about Martin Luther King Jr., but nobody talks about Martin Luther King Sr. If you want to know more about Martin Luther King Sr., like I said, read books on Martin Luther King. They will talk about him. You can look that up, E-Guest. Creedy says, where do you think Lionel Richie is from? Take a good guess. Lionel Richie. That's a good question, Creedy. I don't know where he's from. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever known where he's from. But if I had to take a good guess, I'm going to say he is from Slocum, Alabama. That's what I'm going to say. That's got to be right. Sis Maya's laughing. Oh, yeah, sis. So cotton, button. That's how we do it. He says, I had to testify in court for a trial for work. Oh, man, geez. Good for you. Oh, my goodness. What do you got going on? Hopefully you're not in trouble, buddy. Bat for Gothamai says, Shoot till up. I'm not sure what you're saying there, Bat for Gotham AI. If you're trying to say shut up, you came into my live stream, bruh. I'm never going to shut up. Sis Angel says, oh my. Did you say it like George Takei? Like, oh my. That's how I see it. That's how I read it, sis. How you doing, Sis Angel? Good evening. How are you? Sis, I went to the dentist today. I don't know if you can see it, guys. They're actually pretty good. I was wondering how these were going to look. But you see, okay, you can't really tell, I guess. I mean, I got these clear braces on it, like trays that you put on over your teeth, right? And they're supposed to like straighten your teeth out. So I got those put in today, and my voice sounds a little crazy. My pronunciation sounds a little off today. But how are you, Sis Angel? Okay, here. Okay, Bat for Gotham summoned all of his energy, all of his powers, and he finally got it right. And he says, "Shut up." But I'm not. I'm just not gonna do it. You know, especially when you use that tone of voice with me. Shut up. I'm not gonna do it. Bat for Gotham. Sis Maya says, doing fine, Cisco. Almost done my coffee. I miss coffee, sis. I want to start drinking coffee again. I don't know if you were here, but I think it was last live stream. I was talking about that, how I'm trying to cut back on coffee because, you know, my kidneys have been giving me a little bit of trouble. Nothing to be concerned about. I don't want anybody being like, oh my God, what's happening? It's not like that. But I'm trying to make sure, I'm trying to prevent there from being issues. So one of the things that I got to do is make sure I drink more water, less soda, less drinks that are not clear. That's what my doctor told me. So coffee is one of those drinks, unfortunately, that I can't drink that much, but I miss it, sis. I used to drink coffee every morning when I worked. So drink it for me, sis. Drink it for me and enjoy it. Oh, here he goes. He's really getting his courage up, guys. Look at Bat for Gotham. He says, shut the hell up. I told you, if you put a little bass in your voice, and you talk like, you know, a man would talk, maybe then I would probably listen to you. But when you're this guy that's saying, shut the hell up, I'm not going to listen to you. Smike says, my dog wants to walk. Okay, you better take your dog for a walk, Smike. Hopefully you'll come back. Hopefully you can come, you know, it's a short walk. You can come back and live stream. We'd love to have you back, Smike. Thank you, man. And like I said, thank you for the subscription. Really appreciate that. Guys, we have 7 million to building, 23 likes. Thank you guys for being here. If you haven't already, double tap your screen. Drop a like on us if you can. We're a small channel. At least do us the favor of giving us a like to start off with. If you hang out and you're like that Bat for Gotham individual that, you know, you have like low energy and you can't summon the strength to have some bass in your voice, that's okay. We'll still accept you here. It's no problem. But just do us a favor and double tap that screen. If you give us a like, you'll feel better. Put it that way. He gets says, I heard the Commodores lead singer stole Lionel Richie's style. Lionel Richie could have been something big. Too bad. Bro, what are you talking about? What do you even know about the Commodores? You guess? What do you even know about the Commodores? Sis Angel says, I don't know what I walked into. Braces. Oh, wait. Oh, it just moved on. Braces. I didn't really notice until you pointed out. I'm good. Yes. So the issue I've been having is my bottom teeth. So let me rewind it even further. So I still have all of my wisdom teeth. I have all of my wisdom teeth. I've never had any teeth taken out. I've had one tooth that I had to get a root canal on, but I still have all of my teeth. And so part of the problem with that is as you get older, your teeth start crowding. This is what the dentist was telling me. So my bottom teeth, those are the ones in particular that start, they're crowding. So it's actually like changing the shape of my jaw and everything. It's nuts. I never had known this. So anyway, he says, you know, look, braces is probably a good idea. He goes, you could either do the old school braces, you could do these ones right here, yada, yada. So he sold me. He sold me on these. And like I said, they're really nice. They're, you know, they don't stand out. And like you said, people probably wouldn't notice by looking at it that they're there. But when I speak, at least for now, until I guess I get used to being able to speak with them in, my voice sounds a little weird. So, you know, it is what it is, sis. But I gotta do what I gotta do because I don't want my teeth to be getting all crazy. But I'm glad you're good, sis. Thank you for being here, sis. Thank you. I know you are always busy this time of day. Creed says, no, Lionel Richie is not from Slocum, but he is from Alabama, but not Slocum. He's actually from Tuskegee, Alabama. You know what? That is an amazing fact, Creedy. I did not know that. Is that true? He's really from Tuskegee, Creedy? I didn't know that. I Love Lechon says, hello, Sisco from the hamster wheel. That brother's always on the hamster wheel. The two people I know that are always on the hamster wheel, I Love Lechon and E-Guest. Those are two people that stay on the hamster wheel. I Love Lechon, how you doing, man? Hopefully they don't put you to work like they did yesterday. Hopefully you can talk to us for a little while. Sis Angel says, I never like to taste the coffee or tea, but the aroma of coffee brewing is amazing to me. I'm pretty sure my senses are a little miswired. No, I used to be that way too. When I was a kid, I would love the smell of coffee. My grandma would drink coffee in the mornings. I loved the smell of coffee, but I hated the way it tastes. I did not like the way coffee tastes. As you get older, your taste buds change, all that good stuff. I didn't really start drinking coffee probably until, I'd say, like regularly, probably until about 10, 12 years ago, something like that. And I don't know what it is. Just, I found the right coffee. I met Miss Generous. That was probably what it was. I met Miss Generous about 10 years ago, and she grew up in the Bay Area, and they have a coffee company there called Pete's. Pete's is amazing coffee. I can't even say Pete's. 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 I'm not saying peach. Pete's. I'm going to figure these things out. But Pete's coffee is amazing, and that's what I've been drinking for basically since I met Miss Generous. So since then, I've been drinking coffee like literally almost every day. But like I said, now I got to cut back on it. But yeah, sis, you probably just got to find the right coffee. If you find the right coffee, you probably would drink it more often. Creed says, where do you think Percy Sledge is from? Think of a good guess. Percy Sledge. Well, we're going to go with the theme of staying in the South. We're going to say Percy Sledge is from Mobile, Alabama. That's my guess. Oh, shoot. Jason Voorhees in the building. Look out, guys. He says, good boy. Good boy. Okay. Jason Voorhees, that's all you got. Thanks. I thought it was going to be something devastating with a name like Jason Voorhees and a face like that. Deki Bismillah Sinta. That's an amazing name. Deki Bismillah Sinta says, good morning, sir. Nice meeting you from Singapore. Shout out Singapore. Salute Singapore. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. I've got some friends in Singapore. A couple friends live out there in Singapore. Appreciate you being here. Are you from Singapore, or are you just living and working there right now? E-Guest says, our Sisco was in a boy band in the 90s. Any truth to that? Your channel fans want to know. Well, actually, it was a boy band in the 80s. It was called NWA. You might have heard of it. I was in that group. That was the boy band I was in, E-Guest. I think that was before your time. I think back in those days, you were listening to like MC Hammer or something. But if you don't know NWA, it's all good, bro. A lot of people don't who, are kind of soft. Oh, my goodness. E-Guest in the building, y'all. E-Guest in the building. Ma'am Leonilla, good morning. How are you, Ma'am Leonilla? That's another person I think drinks coffee like I used to drink coffee, Ma'am Leonilla. Sis Maya says, don't try to get back drinking coffee, Sisco. It's good. You already went away from it. You know what? It's hard though. And it's like, I know it's not the best thing for me right now. And you're right. Like, I'm glad I've kind of weaned myself off it. But every once in a while, when I either hear somebody talking about drinking coffee or I see somebody drinking coffee, I want it. So yeah, that's your fault, Sis Mice. I blame it on you. Now I'm craving coffee. Wait, where are we going here? Hold on here. Okay, Ma'am Leonilla, thank you. Big John in the building, coming in hard with the Sisco emojis, the Miss Jen emojis, the Bat Jen emoji, the Sisco and Jen emoji, the crazy Sisco emoji. He's got them all, ladies and gentlemen. He's got them all. Big John, what's going on, brother? E-Guest says, I heard Lionel Richie was from New York City. New York City? That really chaps my hide. If you know that commercial, you're old as hell. That was actually from a commercial. All that I did right there. Some of you may not even realize. It's all good. Creedy says, have you ever been to Atlanta, Georgia? Yes, Creedy, I have been to Atlanta, Georgia. Sis Angel says, thanks for always making me feel at home here. Sis, because this is your home. This is your home. You already know, sis. You already know this is your home. Big John says, Sisco, Big John, how you doing today? I love the channel. Says it's good to get your wisdom teeth removed when you're young. Hopefully you won't need surgical extractions like I did. Okay, so here's the thing. The dentist did, I think it was the same dentist actually, years ago. He did tell me, he goes, hey, you should get your wisdom teeth extracted. And I go, why? He says, because most people later on in life, it causes pain and, things happen and we end up having to take them out anyway. I'm like, well, that seems like a little counterintuitive. Like, why would I take them out, if they're gonna cause pain? Like, well, they're not causing pain now. Why shouldn't I just take them out when they do cause pain? If they do cause pain? What he did not explain to me was that the crowding starts to happen too. And while my wisdom teeth I've never felt pain in my wisdom teeth, they are causing my teeth to crowd. So if he would have told me that, I might have had a different attitude about it. But I thought, why am I going to have this surgery? It just seems so unnecessary. But it seems like it's a thing. Surgical extraction. So did they do all four? Did they do all four at once? Oh, wait, hold on here. Boy, you guys are really talking. Okay. The surgical extraction. So I love Lechon. Did you get all four done at once? And how old were you when you got them done? Ma'am Lil Nilla, thank you. My brother Golden Gate in the building. He says, bro, I got my own and pad out. What work moves did you do on your live to get that 50K? Did you engrave the Faith Militant logo on your butt cheeks? What the dude? You been talking to E-Guest? That's not like something E-Guest would say. Where you coming up with butt cheeks, bro? Hold on a second, man. You guys are talking too fast. Okay, what do you say? You said I got my own and so I'm assuming you mean iPad. You got your iPad out. What twerk moves did you do on your live to get that 50K, bro? I wish, hey, if somebody told me, hey, all we need you to do is twerk on a live stream and we're gonna give you 50K, your brother would be twerking like a mother, boy. I'm not even ashamed to tell you. And if you or anyone else in here tells me that you would not twerk for $50,000, you're lying. You're lying, bro. Ain't no tattoos on my butt cheek though. I did hear that E-Guest. There's a guy here, his name's E-Guest. He has Roy Orbison tattooed on his butt cheeks, though. That's what I heard. Sissy EB, good morning. Thank you. George Cisneros says, Larry Wills. I don't know who that is, but thank you, George Cisneros. E-Guest says, I heard Paris Hilton used to hang out with Lionel Richie. Sisco, what's the story behind that? I don't know what I'm totally 100% honest. I have no knowledge of that. I don't know anything about it, bro. I've never heard that before. I don't know. Ma'am Lil Nilla, thank you. Wait, hold on. It's jumping around on me again, guys. Let me catch up here. All right. Let's see. I love Chon says last Wednesday and yesterday we were busy. So far today's coasting. Now, that's cool. So are there certain days of the month? I'm assuming like Friday, Saturday, Sunday are probably busy there. But like what are like the busy days during the week? Is that a thing at the airport? Like, is there a certain day that's busy during the week? Maybe Monday? Arlene says, bro, hi. Hello, Arlene. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. E-Guest says, I heard Starbucks is better than Pete's. That Pete stole the idea of coffee from Starbucks. Pete's used to only serve water. Is that true? First of all, E-Guest, you're sadly mistaken, my friend. Sadly mistaken. I think if we did a blind taste test with everybody in here and we put Starbucks coffee in one bottle or one cup and we put Pete's coffee in another cup, I think the majority of people would go with Pete's. Pete's just has a distinct and an amazing flavor, whereas Starbucks, everybody knows, it's just corporate, you know what. Nobody likes Starbucks. Nobody likes Starbucks. You don't even like Starbucks, but you act like you do because you don't want to like Pete's. And it's okay, E-Guess, because we're gonna get you there, bro. We're gonna get you there. Wait, hold on here. See, this thing's messing up on me again. I love Chon says, Golden Gate, what's up, Golden? Chris says, where do you think Gucci Mane is from? Take a good guess. I think Gucci Mane is from, hey, was I right? Was I right about the other one? You asked me where Percy Sledge was, or was it Percy Sledge? You asked me where somebody's from. I said Mobile, Alabama. Was that right? Chris, okay, so Gucci Man, I think Gucci Man's from Atlanta, I think. Caden in the building. Caden says, hi, Sisco, just joined. What's going on, Caden? How you doing? What's going on with you today? Ma'am Lil Nilla, thank you. I love the show says Northwest Arkansas. That is an obscure place. Northwest Arkansas. Wait, who's from Northwest Arkansas? Wait, hold on here. These comments are killing me. They keep moving around. I think because you guys are really chatting today. Where we at here? Northwest Arkansas. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Oh, Deki Bismillah Sinta sent $1. Thank you for that, Deki. I'm gonna call you Deki. I think that's a little bit easier for me to get out there. Hold on here. I'm not sure. SGD1. I'm not sure what that is, but thank you so much. We appreciate that. And real quick, guys, I know I'm already behind in the chat. We got 12 million in the building, 26 likes. But Deki and everybody else in here who's not aware, this December, me and Miss Generous, my wife, Miss Generous, we're going to be traveling to the Philippines. And what we plan to do is sponsor a school. We're not sure exactly which school. We've got a couple that we're thinking about, but we're going to sponsor a school. We're going to make sure we feed all the kids at the school. We're going to make sure that we provide something for the school itself that will last, whether it's desks, chairs, something permanent for the school to help the students. And hopefully, if we have enough left over, we're going to have gifts for the kids. So this money that you submitted to us, that's where it's going to go. So you're helping kids in the Philippines, Deki. Thank you so much for that. Ate says, Kuya Sisco, hello, Mabuhay. Ate, how are you? Good morning. Sis Angel says, hip hop, hooray, ho, hey, ho. That is not NWA, sis. I know you did not just say that, sis. I hope you're joking with me, sis. That is not NWA. What the heck? That is not NWA. That is a whole other side of the United States. That's what that group is. That's naughty by nature. That's naughty by nature. That is not NWA. NWA, I can't say the NWA lyrics on here. I will get demonetized. Ate says, done like, thank you, Ate. Thank you so much. Good morning. Ma'am Lil Nila, thank you. Ege says, I heard you used to dress like Dr. Dre, like on ECD. No, man, no. I know that's what you fantasize about, but no, man, that's not, I don't dress up like that, man. I don't have the lip gloss and the eyeliner and the sequin onesie. Nah, bro, that ain't me. As much as you want it to be, that ain't me. Man, Leonilla, good morning. Thank you. Ate Tess, how are you? I hope you're doing good today. Big John in the building. He's just throwing up the crazy Sisco emojis. That's what it's about, Big John. That's what it's about. Crazy Sisco. And real quick, guys, if you weren't here when I talked about it earlier, I think T-Gang had asked about it. He asked when Miss Generous, my wife, Miss Generous, he was asking when she was going to do a live stream. And if you didn't know this, Miss Generous recently became eligible to do live stream. She has enough subscribers where she's eligible to do live stream. So she's planning within the next week to do a live stream. So if you have not already subscribed to Miss Generous, please do so. Please do so. Hopefully she'll pop in here so you guys can click on her channel. But yeah, definitely subscribe and get your notifications lined up so you can be there for her first live stream, guys. It's gonna be amazing. Where we at here? Oh man, you guys are really, really talking. Blum, blum, blum. Let me go back here. All right. Deki says, sir, let's have morning milk. I don't have any milk here with me right now, but I'll tell you what, Deki, I will have some water with you. Salute, Deki. Thank you. Thank you so much. Shout out Singapore. Thank you so much. Ate Tess in that building. Ma'am Leonilla, thank you. I love the Chon says, see, I just lost it. Dang it. Man, this thing's really, man, I think I'm just going to go back to the regular live stream, guys, because this is doing too much to me. Too much for me. Let me go back here. Still scrolling back. You guys are just really talking. Paste picante sauce. Yeah, you remember that commercial, bro. The paste picante sauce. I knew you'd be one of the people that remember it. Deki says, okay, sir, have to go. My prayers for you, sir, and your family too. Deki, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Take care and definitely come back. Thank you for your super chat. We appreciate it. It is really going to help somebody. Like I said, we have a whole school of kids that we're going to help in the Philippines. That is going to go towards all of that. So thank you so much. Where we at here? Big John says, I'm great. I'm glad to hear that, Big John. I love hearing that, brother. Egas says, I heard you only got braces because YouTube had new terms of service. Yeah. So if your name is Sisco and you don't have braces on, they are not going to let you be monetized. So I had to get braces, guys. E-Guest figured it out. Way to go, E-Guest. Creed says, have you ever been to Huntsville, Alabama? I don't think I've ever been to Huntsville, Alabama. I Love the Chone says, no, 2 were surgical, 2 were simple. So which one is the surgical? Because I know when my son got his done, he got all 4 done at once. And they had to get like the little metal thing and tap it and like break the tooth and they take it out. Is that the simple one or is that the surgical one? I don't know. Ishala says, hello, uncle. Hello, Ishala. I hope that's how I'm saying your name. I hope that's right. Good Lord, I gotta really catch up here, guys. Y'all are really going off. Alicia Sable, thank you. Good morning. How are you, sir? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Sisco and chat. Good vibes to all on this Tuesday. Alicia, how are you doing today? Hopefully your day is off to a good start. Ma'am Lanilla, thank you. King Fuller says, you're looking extra grippy today, Unc. Okay. I'll take that as a compliment. I don't know which kind of grippy you're talking about, but you know, I mean, I'd rather be hella grippy than not. If you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Where we at here? Sis Angel says, 3 of mine came in without me being aware, but then my teeth shifted a little bit. As a result, it seems okay enough, so I left it alone. So you still have all 4 wisdom teeth, sis? And do you have any issues with the crowding or anything like that? Because you're lucky if you don't. My brother BIY in the building. He says, hi, Sisco, Ma'am Leonilla, Alicia Sable, Ishala, Creedy, E-Guest, Big John, Decky, I Love the Chone, Rose, Sis Angel. What's going on, BIY? BIY, I'm going to tell you right now, this is the first time I think you and E-Guest have been in the chat together at the same time. You guys probably need to subscribe to each other on YouTube and compare channel notes because he's a tech guy. You're a tech guy. You guys probably got a lot in common. I'm just saying, E-Guest, believe in yourself, BIY. He's like you, bro. He's got that tech mind. Wait a minute here. Hold on. Let me go back. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Okay, hold on. Let me keep going here. Good Lord. Oh my goodness. Oh, guys, this chat's killing me. It's killing me. All right. I Love the Chone says, weekends are busier because of sit call. Really? But if we have out of service planes, we get busy whenever. Okay. I mean, yeah, I would think weekends would be busy regardless, but sit calls, yeah, that's going to get it too. E-Guest says, is it true you have never watched Star Wars and instead like Golden Pond better? I think your fans are right. First of all, bro, let me say this. I don't have fans. I have friends. Big difference. I have friends, first of all. And second of all, while I do like the movie On Golden Pond, which you did not even put the title right, I do like that movie, okay? Great movie. But Star Wars is legendary. Star Wars is near the top for me. And you already know this, bruh. So y'all know that now, too. Cesarino says, oh, no, that's naughty by nature. I got that wrong. You were close, sis. You were so close, though. It's okay. I Love the Jones says, BIY, howdy. Alicia Sable says, hello, BIY. Cesarino says, BIY, how are you? I Love the Jones says, NWA, Northwest Arkansas. There you go. Yeah, that's what NWA stands for. For all of you who don't know who NWA is, it's Northwest Arkansas. That's right, I Love the Jones. I forgot, bro. Big John says, you should read faster. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Handel says, hello. Hello, Handel. How are you? Ma'am Leonilla, thank you. Handel says, like 27. Handel, thank you so much for that. We got 20. Well, I'm seeing 26, but I know you guys usually will see one more than I do. So thank you for the 27 likes. 18 million in the building. If you just came into the live stream, if you're here for the first time, do us a favor. Double tap your screen or drop a like on us. If you don't like what you see, drop a dislike. I don't care. The choice is yours. We're not going to tell you what to do. We humbly ask, okay, that you would do either a like or dislike. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. Just give us a little love, guys, because we're a small channel. We're trying to grow. We got a lot of people in our community who are positive, who are wanting to make YouTube a better place. That's what our mission is. If you would like to be a part of that, if that is your vibe, please subscribe. Handle says, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. I just got some braces put on. If you can notice, my voice sounds a little funky. But other than that, I'm doing good. It's been a good day. I went out and did my Uber today. Had a good day. So Angel says, yeah, I know who NWA is, Northwest Arkansas. Straight out of Compton. Okay, I'm starting to feel like Creedy now. Oh, damn. No, you can never feel like Creedy. Creedy is unique. Nobody can feel like Creedy but Creedy. Right, Creedy? He's gonna co-sign on that one for me. Okay, hold on here. Boy, we are way back here. All right. Handle, thank you for the hearts. Mamelino, thank you. Handle says, hello, Rose. Oh, Decky said another, whatever that is, SGD. I don't know what denomination that is, but Decky, thank you. Thank you again for that. Really appreciate that. And like I said, guys, the money that we make here on our YouTube, we're going to use to sponsor a school in the Philippines when we go out there in December. So thank you so much for that, Decky. Suzanne says, congrats, Jen. Yeah, Jen, she's very excited. She's very excited. Damn, am I that far behind? E-Guess says, I heard Percy Sledge changed his name from Percy Sledgehammer, but changed it after a drunken car game with Bob Ross. But Bob Ross denied his reality show. Is that big news in the U.S.? Yes, that was huge news. You missed it, unfortunately. Handle says, hi, Rose. Handle says, hello, friends. Where E-Guess says, you think if we caught the Loch Ness Monster would be a good idea to barbecue it? Seems like it could provide for a whole seafood festival. You know what? I think if we caught the Loch Ness Monster, the last thing we should do is try to barbecue it. We should just let it live its life in comfort and dignity, just like we all would love to do, E-Guess. And I know that's what you would do too, bro. I know that's what you would do. Big Juice in the building. He says, on the ride home from the hamster wheel, enjoying comic relief, listen to Sisco's live stream. Bro, the comic relief today is these damn braces. I got these braces put on, and now I got hella lisp going on. So we're going to get some people coming here in this live stream, new people coming in here, and they'll be like, who's this lispy dude that's talking on? It's terrible, bro. But you know what? It is what it is. I was even considering taking them off for the live stream, but I'm like, no, I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Juice, drive safe, brother. Don't get no Rex laughing, bro. Drive safe. Handle says, hello, E-Guest. Cree says, do you know? Oh, I just lost it again. Damn it. Let me go back in here. Do you know what Huntsville, Alabama? Creedy, come on, bro. Suzanne says, their new terms aren't great, mostly, but I read that on the 24th of this month, views will change to be counted from the second that someone goes on our videos, increasing number of views. Yeah, that's what I heard. And I don't really know what kind of impact it's going to actually have. I don't think it's going to change. Like, if you're monetized, I don't think it's going to change anything for you. Excuse me. It'll just look like you're getting all the views that you actually should have been getting from the beginning. So I think that's just a bone they're throwing out, but I don't know. I could get into a whole thing about that, but we're going to do that on another live stream, I think. What we got here? Thank you, ma'am, Leonilla. Handle, thank you. E-Guess says, I heard Graceland people are greeted with peanut butter and tuna fish sandwiches. Have you been there? Is this true? Can you live stream from there? We'd like to see. I'll tell you what, E-Guess, you take a week off of work and you and I will both drive out there and figure if that's actually happening. And while we're out there, we'll meet up. We'll stop by and go see Creedy. How about that? Because I know you want to get out there and mess with Creedy. Sis Angel says, this is just to give us an accurate count, but the engaged views will remain the same along with watch hours and new watch hours next February 2027. I have only 3 and I had issued briefly with I have only 3 and I had issues briefly with crowding, but not much. Okay, so 1 got removed. Okay, well, I mean, that's good. I mean, that's actually really good because like I said, I still have all 4 and that's what he said is contributing to, and it's mostly on the bottom. He said it's not as much of an issue on the top. It's mostly on the bottom because your lower jaw can like flex in and out. So that's why your teeth will get crowded on the bottom that much. But yeah, just keep it honest, because I was just like, what the hell's happening? Like out of nowhere, my teeth just started crunching together. Ma'am Leonilla, thank you. E-Guess says, I thought me and BLY were the same person. This is news to me saying we weren't. Oh, well, that's news to me too, because I definitely thought you were 2 different people. Because I've seen him and I've seen you, and y'all 2 don't look nothing alike. But when you talk together, you'll probably have a lot of the same live streams, podcasts, listening. Trust me. Golden Gate says, LOL, I meant I have a pen and pad ready to hear your gems about getting 50K in 1 month from twerking. You said put on Calvin's live stream. We ready. Hey, like I said, bro, if I could get 50K from twerking, this will be called Sisco's twerking channel all day, every day. And I ain't ashamed to say that. You can go ahead and soundbite that one because check it out. Somebody comes one day, Bill Gates, somebody comes in here and says, hey, I'm ready to get 50K. The next person that twerks, guess who's getting the 50K? This guy right here. And then guess who's getting the 50K? All the kids in the Philippines. That's who's getting the 50K. 53 Shades says, what's up, my peeps? Just checking in, saying what's up from 8,000 miles. 53 Shades in the building, y'all. How you doing, brother? You in Lapu-Lapu today? I think that's where you said you're staying today, or you're staying right now. What's going on, my brother? Egas says, I heard that Wu-Tang Clan were a barbershop quartet. I saw them on YouTube once. Does everyone on YouTube hang out after the camera turns off? Yeah, man. After the camera turns off, see, what you guys don't see over here in the background is all the famous YouTubers, guys. Mr. Beast, Blizzard Abroad, Icy, all the famous YouTubers, guys. Sis Ogong, Sis Gracie, Sis Margie, they're all here. You just can't see them, you can't hear them. But after this live stream, when I shut it off, we all hang out together. E-Guest, you're telling all the secrets today, bro. Golden Gate says, what's up? What's up? I love Lechon, believe. Golden Gate says, hey, 53. You keep putting 53 spikes. Is that on purpose? Because it's 53 shades. Sis Angel says, no chance as recorded, only for us to get monetized now because we I see, yeah. Because we prefer our community-oriented environment. So I got a Ko-Fi a week ago. We'll see how that goes until we can find a sponsor. Wait, what's Ko-Fi? I don't know what Ko-Fi is. And to be honest, Sis Angel, I was not really trying to get monetized. I just had a lot of people that were encouraging me to do it. And I finally said, you know what the hell? I'm going to do it. So I started doing it, and I just was very fortunate to have a lot of support, a lot of help, and we were able to do it pretty quick. But with the 8,000 threshold, oof, I don't know if I could keep up with that. 53 Shade says, what's up, Going Gay? Just woke up, brother. Sis Angel says, hi, Handle. Their wife says, hi, 53 Shades, Golden Gate. Ma'am Leonilla is still in the building. 53 Shades says, it's 6:27 a.m. over here. I heard this familiar voice on the TV that was left on last night. Oh, you serious? Did I pop up on your screen, bro? Good looking out, brother. Good looking out. Great to have you in here, 53 Shades. Thank you, man. And when are you going to start loading some more content, man? We need some more of your videos, man. Sis Angel says, Sisco, you're filming the list more than we're hearing it. You are just fine, my friend. Well, thank you. I'm hearing it every time I pronounce a S. See, because what these things do is they go over your teeth. So in the roof of your mouth, there's like a little plastic layer that's in there. So where your tongue would normally hit the top of the roof of your mouth when you're saying S, I can't do it. So it comes out all weird. But thank you, sis. I appreciate that. Egas says, my neighbor said he watched YouTube one time. Was he in your live stream chat? What's your neighbor's name? Let me know his name and I'll tell you if he was in the chat. 50 says, this comment section is really moving on me. He says, what's up, BIY? How are you? Joe Roy Vlog, good morning. He says, like done. Good morning, host. Good morning, everyone and everything. Joe Roy, how are you today? Good morning. Sis Angel says, no, none were removed. One never came in. So is it still down in your under your gum? Is there still a tooth there? It has to be. Wow. Okay. That happens. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. Well, like I said, I hope you never have the problem I have, because it gets your jaw starts to hurt. It just looks terrible. It's terrible, sis. Oh wait, Big John, did you just do something, Big John? I just saw something pop up over here. Wait, hold on. Let me go back. Big John with the $5 says for the kids. Big John, thank you, brother. Salute to you. Hold on a second. I'm gonna like that. I can't like it with my Sisco International channel because we're on the Prism app over here. But Big John, thank you very much, guys. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. The only reason why we're gonna be able to go out to the Philippines and help as many kids as we are is because of your guys' generosity. You know, everything that we're getting, guys, everything that we get from our channel, whether it's super chats like what Big John just did, or whether it's the memberships, whether it's the Buy Me a Coffee. We have a Buy Me a Coffee app that's on our homepage there, our Sisco International homepage. Everything. That's all going towards those kids in the Philippines. So thank you, Big John. That's the only reason why we're going to be able to do it, guys. Your guys' generosity. Where we at here? Jeroy, thank you. Eguest says, I heard YouTube is going to start adding glamour filters. What glamour filter are they going to apply to you? It's going to be called the Eguest glamour filter. And it makes you look awful because that's just what it does. I'm not going to say any more on it. 50 says, yes, OG Lapu Lapu. Says, LOL, GG, tell him about the spikes. Oh, okay, that's an inside joke. Okay, I didn't know about that because I saw him in Cal's stream saying 53 spikes. And I'm like, why does he keep saying 53 spikes? Okay, tell that story because I need to know what that's about. He says, I heard Mr. Beast and you went to high school together, that you two used to be in a dance class together, but I don't believe this. But if you say it's true, I'll believe it. It's true, man. It's true. Me and Mr. Beast were in high school together because me and Mr. Beast are the same age. We went to the same high school. We did have a dance together. It was hip hop. That's what we did. We were a breaking crew. We did it all. We did it all. Now you can rest easy, E-Guest. You weirdo. Daniel says, please, bro, can you help me? Daniel, what can I do to help? I think you've been in before asking for help and you never told me what we need to do. Golden Gate says, LOL, it's on purpose, brother. 53 spikes. He's got some Stacey Adams of spikes. Wait, what? Nah, wait, you got some Stacey Adams with spikes like cleats? Wait, you got to tell me what that is because I've never heard of that. Smike says, all back. Smike, salute. Welcome back. How you doing? Walk that dog. Got that dog walked. Angel says, Ko-Fi is just like, oh, buy me a coffee. It was here before Buy Me a Coffee. I believe anyone monetized already will be grandfathered and must maintain the 4,000, but I confirm that. Yeah, that's my understanding. If you've already met the monetization threshold, that 8,000 will not affect you. You don't have to keep 8,000. It won't affect. It's the people that are coming in new to monetization on YouTube. Those are the people that have to do it. So for now, that's good for us, but who knows? YouTube could change their mind, guys. And I just got back to Big John's $5. Thank you again, Big John, man. Really appreciate that, brother. And like I said, guys, because of your guys' generosity, we're going to be able to help a lot of kids in December. And it's going to be amazing. Every day I think about it, I get more and more excited. BIY says, Jeroy Vlog, hello. Round-headed humanity says, enlightenment. All round-headed humanity and ex-round-headed folks unite. It seems we are the target. Ignorance is bliss. I'm not really sure what you're talking about, round-headed humanity, but it sounds pretty interesting. I'm going to have to look into what you're talking about because I've never heard that before. Is there anybody else who's a human who doesn't have a round head? I'm unaware. 52 says, GG, when I meet up with Sisco, I will show him the spikes. Oh, you still got them? Okay, all right. Yeah, I definitely want to see those. I got some Stacey Adams in the back in the room here. They don't have spikes on them, though. I don't know. What are you doing with those? What are you even doing with those? Eguest says, why do you think the Americans don't want to admit a Bigfoot exists? Have you seen one? Do you think they should be bred for Hollywood movies? Eguest, I think you and Creedy need to hang out together. I thought it was you and BIY, but I think it's you and Creedy that need to hang out together because you guys have the most just amazing questions. I definitely think that needs to happen. If I ever do interviews, I'm going to have you guys on. One of these days, I'm going to have you guys on. Smike says, Super Chat is the best. YouTubers don't cut any fee of it, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, no. They definitely do. So YouTube takes about 30%. They take about 30% of the Super Chats. So, and this is something we were talking about, I think it was on Cal's stream. You know, people were kind of, complaining about some of the things that YouTube does. And I can see both sides. On one hand, as content creators, it sucks that they do some of the things that they do, but it is their business and they don't have to do any of this stuff. So to the extent that they're doing it, I think that it should be, consistent. I think it should be fair, but it is their business. They can do whatever they want, but they do take a cut out of that, Smite. They do take 30% out of it. And that is why we tell people, if, and it's a big if you were to give a larger donation, you could do a super chat. We'd appreciate anything that you guys give us at any time. You can do a super chat, but the Buy Me a Coffee app that's on our homepage, that's on the Sisco International homepage, the Buy Me a Coffee app, if you click on that link, it'll take you to the Buy Me a Coffee app. The Buy Me a Coffee app, you just buy coffees, and our coffees they're actually $3 a piece. So however many coffees you buy, that's how much you're going to donate. The Buy Me a Coffee app, they only take out 5%, and there's like a 3% processing fee. So you only lose like 8%. So if you want to get more bang for the buck, if you're really thinking about donating some money, Buy Me a Coffee would be the way to do it, guys. Super chats are amazing, don't get me wrong. But the Buy Me a Coffee will get more of the money that you donate out to those kids. So just something to think about. Sisco says, I feel weird trying to Ko-Fi, but I need to generate some revenue to offset our annual gear and license costs until we find a sponsor. Almost 5 years out of pocket, so I'm trying it out. Yeah, I mean, that's a long time. That's a long time to be going out of pocket. Have you done also the Buy Me a Coffee app? I'm not really familiar with Ko-Fi. I'm going to look into that, but check out the Buy Me a Coffee app. It's very simple. Egas says, oh no, I think YouTube added the glamour filter already on you then. Okay, first of all, Egas, if you're looking at me right now and you're thinking this is glamour, that says more about you than it says about me, homeboy. And guys, just so you know, Egas is a good friend of mine. I would call him, he's my best friend. He's my best friend. So he talks a lot of crazy stuff, but he's actually a good dude. So I don't want anybody to think he's a troll, because he sounds trollish, but he's not a troll. He's actually a good dude. Golden Gate says, bro, can we route a portion of your fund raised into my septic tank project for my anonymous fine Filipino blogger? Okay, I'll tell you what, Golden Gate. I'll tell you what, bro. This December, all those funds are going to the kids in the Philippines. After that, we have to think of a new fundraiser, okay? We're not going to stop sponsoring the school. Whatever school or schools that we sponsor, we're not going to stop sponsoring them, but we will add some. If you and your lady get on and make a video, we'll consider you guys. You have to have a video with you and her together, right? And you got to be able to say exactly what you need the money for, septic tank, whatever. If you do that, bro, I might be able to help you out. Let's see if that happens. Egas says, is it true the U.S. government makes you be on YouTube because they want us people from outside the U.S. to visit for tourism? I don't know, but it's actually working. It is working, Egas. Even you were a victim of that. You even went out of the United States because of some YouTube videos. Tell me I'm lying. Michael Goodlaw in that building says, I'm off today. If I'm not mistaken, Michael, you said you had like 5 days off in a row, man. So congratulations on your first of 5 days off in a row. What's going on, Michael? Yeah, why says Smike takes 30%. Yeah, 30% is what they're taking. Pure Guy says, live from Mars. Welcome from Mars. We appreciate you. Whoa. Here we go. Hold on a minute here. I think I'm catching up, guys. I hope I'm catching up. Sis Angel says, Bigfoot bread for Hollywood. Yeah, this is the weird stuff that this guy comes up with. He's my friend, y'all, but I don't co-sign a lot of what he says. So just take what he says with a grain of salt. That's all I'm saying. Michael says, I did laundry. Good call. Obviously I'm not working now, I'm retired, but when I was working, one of the things that I like to do on my days off is get my laundry done. Me and Ms. Jones were having this conversation. When you have your laundry done, when you have the dishes done, you got a clean house, I just feel better. I just always felt better when all that stuff's done. I still do. Egas says, I heard in the U.S. pigeons have been outlawed. That is why everywhere has so many. What do you know about this? Did you vote for this? No, I did not vote for this. But somebody else was in here not too long ago, and they were talking about how there was like spies. Oh, it was Michael Alexander. He was talking about stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, bro. Golden Gate says 52 spikes. That will be epic. That's the plan. So when we go out to Philippines in December, we got a few of our friends that live or stay out in Philippines regularly that we're going to try to meet up with, guys. 52 Shades is one of those people, man. Awesome dude, awesome guy. And yeah, we would definitely like to meet up with him. Michael Goodlaw says, I'll talk to you later. Oh, you taking off already, Michael? Well, I'll tell you what, man. Enjoy your days off. Thank you for coming in. I hope you left a like for us. We got 30 likes, guys. We got 19 million in the building. Appreciate you, Michael. Come back, man. Come back as soon as you can. Nick Ward says, hello, dear friend. I'm here to wish you a good day. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. And a good day to you, too. Golden Gate says, LOL. I'm going to make an AI video. Nah, bro. Nah, it's got to be real. It's got to be a real video. You and your lady getting up there doing one of those like hostage situation videos where like you're like, oh, please give us money for our septic tank. That's what I want to see from you, bro. And your voice has to be just like that too. Big Juice is laughing. Juice, you know what I'm talking about. You need to see that too. E-Guest says, I heard E-Guest challenge you to a steak making competition, but you declined because you heard this would get out on YouTube. Is this true? I'll tell you what, E-Guest, talking all this yang. Look, guys, and this is serious, guys. If you've never had any opinion on anything ever on Sisco International live stream, I need you to have an opinion on this one way or the other. If you would like to see a steak cooking contest between me and E-Guest, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you'd like to see me and E-Guest have a steak cooking contest. And we'll put the steaks on the video and you guys can see and you can vote for which one you think is better. No, you can't taste it. We might have some other people judge the taste, but you guys can look at it and see which steak looks better. If you would like to see that, put a 1 in the chat. How you like that, E-Guest? Rose Colored Glass says, free Ko-Fi tips only. Free Ko-Fi tips only. Same as coffees, no fee on the free version. Only cost is PayPal processing. Buy me a coffee goes straight to the bank account. I'm not comfortable with that. $5 on PayPal, $4 on. Okay. Yeah, I used to kind of feel that way too. But, you know, everything is already so integrated and, you know, they're already into all our stuff, sis. I just feel like if it's something that's reputable, you know, it's been around for a little while and, you know, nobody's had a real serious issue with it. You know what? If I need to do it, I'll do it. But I get where you're coming from because, yeah, I really don't like adding a lot of stuff to my bank account either. But I haven't had no problems yet with it. Cesar says, since you're raising money for the school, you should try Ko-Fi and you'll get more funds for the school. I'm going to look into it for real. Let me see here. Hold on. See if I can. Okay. I just had to screenshot that real quick. I'm definitely going to look into that, sis. Thank you so much. X guy says, yo, what's good, man? X guy was just chilling here. Me and my peeps were just having a good time, just chopping it up. We got 19 million in the building. We got 31 likes. Life is good, X guy. How you doing? BLY says, Nick Ward, hello. Golden Gate put a 1. 50 Shades put a 1. Juice put a 1. BIY says 1. AJYNL says, can you shout out my friend? No, we can't shout out your friend because that is the worst trolling that I've ever seen in my life. Come better than that. That was terrible. That was just terrible. But I see a lot of 1s, E-Guest. So now guess what? E-Guest, what he said, I heard it won't be even a competition because you will burn your steak to a piece of charcoal. Is this true? You will not try and throw the competition? First of all, E-Guest, I never burned a steak in my life. Never burned a steak in my life. In fact, Miss Generous was not a big steak eater before she met me. But since she's tried my steaks, I was going to say something else right now, but I'm not going to do it because there's children present. When she tried my steaks, and y'all probably know what I was going to say. When she tried my steaks, it changed her mind. It blew her mind. She couldn't believe how delicious, tender, juicy that my steaks were. And so if I can do that, okay. And here's another thing, guys. I forgot to mention this. Hold on a minute. Let me get a sip of water real quick because I need to really be able to enunciate when I say this. There was a time, guys, where I made a steak, and me and you guys go back and forth on who makes the better steaks. And everybody here already knows it's me. We know this, guys. He's the only one that's kind of like, We take pictures of our steaks when we make them. We send them to each other on text, right? We send steak pics to each other. Don't get it twisted, all right? So one day I sent a steak pic to E-Guest. Do you know what this dude said to me? He texts back and says, that looks like AI. Guys, let me tell you something. If you ever do something that's real and somebody says to you, that looks like AI, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Because I'm going to tell you what it tells me. It tells me that what I did with that steak was so amazing that it didn't even look real. It looked like AI did it. So I think he's already conceded that I make the better steaks, guys. If you don't agree with that, that's fine. But I mean, that's pretty good evidence right there that somebody thinks your steaks are amazing. When they think it's AI, come on now. Calm down, E-Guest. Susanna says, yeah, I'm not giving my bank account to anyone. Never have, never will, but I'm a cautious person. I have my own way of online financial transactions that work for me and make me feel comfortable. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Nobody can really tell you how to manage your money. I will say this though, and this is something I'm gonna share with you guys that, I don't think I've ever shared this before, but up until the time that I met Miss Generous, which was 2016, I still was balancing my checkbook by hand. I don't know how many of you use checks. I don't know how many of you actually balance your checkbook, but I was actually by hand balancing my checkbook every single transaction. And then finally she said to me, why are you doing that? The bank keeps a record of all this stuff. Why don't you just go by that? I didn't trust the bank. I'm like, why would I trust the bank with that? I'll just do it by hand. But then after a while, I was like, this is a waste of time, because every time I do it, either I made a mistake or the bank is right. So it's like, why am I doing this then? So since then, I started just letting the bank, I trust the bank is right. I don't even balance the checkbook no more. I don't even do that no more, guys. So, Sis Angel, just something to think about. Oh, here she is, guys. Miss Jenner says, state competition? Can we just have a seafood boil instead? Yeah. The loser will have to do the steak seafood boil, not steak seafood boil, but seafood boil for the winner. That's what I think. So E-Guest is going to have to cook a seafood boil for us, Miss Generous. Guys, real quick, if you got a blue jacket on, even if you don't have a blue jacket on, you can go into the YouTube search bar and you can search up Mrs. Generous. If you got a blue jacket, just click on her name, go to view channel. When you get to her channel, go to subscribe, hit subscribe. And when you hit subscribe, make sure you hit notifications all. So that way, when Miss Generous goes live in the next week or so, you will get notified. Thank you for that. 52 Shades laughing. 52 Shades, you already know, bro. You already know. You heard what I said about the AI comment, right? You know that that's a man who's conceded defeat. When another man tells you your steak looks like AI, it's over. It's done. It's just done. And he's been real quiet since I said that too. You notice that, guys? He's been real quiet. Oh, wait. He's got something to say. Oh, wait. So Daniel says, Miss Generous with the heart. Ega says, I heard Miss Generous is a nice person and supports you to not hurt your feelings. No, she's honest. She'll tell the truth. She will tell the truth. You are the one, bro. You are the one that's supporting me by saying my steaks look like AI. That's all that needs to be said right there. Big John says, keep it PG, Sisco. Big John, just because you got a dirty mind, Big John, doesn't mean that I was saying anything bad. So don't put that on me, Big John. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Golden Gang says, Miss Generous, put some respect on gumbo. Gumbo is delicious. I have made gumbo one time in my life. It came out really good. I don't know what I did with the recipe, though. Somebody gave me a recipe. I don't think I have it anymore. It actually came out pretty good. I could find another one. Yeah, but gumbo is delicious. But the way we do it is we get snow crab, king crab, we get sausage, we get corn, potatoes, shrimp, some scrimps. We put that all together. Miss Generous gets the what is it called? B-Loves. I think it's B-Loves. B-Loves sauce. She makes that up. Bro, it's amazing. It is amazing. She makes it really good. We make it together, but really, she's the one that does the flavorful part of it. So it's kind of hers. I'll give it to her. Miss Generous says, Lady Logan with the hearts. Ega says, I heard Sisco downloads his steak pics from NSFW websites. Guys, still, see this? He's admitting it right there that my steaks, when I take pictures of my steaks, they don't even look real. They don't look real. If somebody's going to question or judge your steaks, but then tell you that they don't even look real, what does that tell you, guys? Come on. Case closed, guys. Case closed. Michael Goodlaw says, I'm watching TV. Wait, you watching us on TV, or are you watching TV and us? We gotta know, Michael. Miss Jones says, Mr. E. Yeah, it's supposed to be Mr. E, but he's just E. He's simple E. Big John says, I already did. Miss Generous says, thank you for the shout out. Oh, shoot, I'm going to have to go live. Yeah, she's been talking a lot of yang, guys. She's been talking a lot of yang about how she's going to go live. But every time I'm with the camera in my live stream trying to show her, she's, So we're going to see. We're going to see how it goes, guys. Don't miss it. Don't miss Miss Generous' first live stream. Michael Goodlaw says, I have my AC on. Is it hot over there? It's pretty hot here. I got mine on. Cesar says, I hear you, Sisco. I've never done things like most people. Definitely marching the beat of my own drum safely. Any minor inconvenience is eclipsed only by my heightened level of comfort. And that's the thing. You got to do what makes you comfortable. It took a while, but once I realized that, you know what, I've been doing this for so many years, I've never one time, and this is what sealed it for me, not one time did I ever catch that the bank made a mistake. Not one time. Every time I caught something that looked off, after I went back and checked it, the bank was right. So I thought about it, I was like, you know, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this then? It doesn't mean that the bank can't make a mistake. It just didn't make sense. The time that I was spending on it, I just couldn't justify it anymore. And so that kind of helped me get over the fact that, you know, I was uncomfortable about it. So just consider, sis. BIY says, hi, Miss Generous. Brother JS from Brazil says, hello, Sir Sisco. What's going on, JS? How you doing, brother? Boa noite, my friend. Boa noite, my friend. He's got the thumbs up for us. Thank you, brother JS. Golden Gate says, you got to pimp that roe. Man, I'm telling you, it's delicious. It's so good. I wish I could find that recipe, man. I haven't seen that since I've been living here in this apartment. It's been about 10 years we've been staying here. I have not seen that anywhere. I think I lost it, man. I wish I could get that one back. It was delicious. Egas says, I heard the loser has to throw in $100 for the kids at the school you are traveling to. Is there any truth to that? I heard it was $500. I heard it was $500. Egas, is there any truth to that? Ball's in your court. Ms. Dren says, hi, BIY. Len Reyes, Sis Ogon says, Yahoo! Good morning, Sir Sisco and Miss Generous Jen. Sis Ogon, good morning. How are you doing this morning? Sis Ogon, she almost had to beat somebody up today. Sis Ogon almost had to put knuckles on somebody's head today and lump them up because they were being disrespectful to her. And one thing you don't do to Sis Ogon and Sis Ogon Sindera is be disrespectful. So, sis, we got your back. We got your back, sis. Stay positive. Stay positive, sis. Don't do it. I know you were tempted, sis. Don't do it. Keep your fist to yourself, sis. She says, nah, thank you, sis. We're up to 33 likes, guys. We got 13 million in the building. Thank you, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you double tap that screen and give us a like, please. Egas says, shout out to Miss Generous. Shout out to Miss Generous. Sis Ogan says, stay here. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. Michael says, yes. Michael, you still here. Appreciate you, brother. Big John says, Miss Generous, I'm waiting. I think he says, I'm waiting patiently. It's up to her. It's up to her. We're all waiting. Brother JS says, thank you, Sir Sisco. Thank you, Brother JS. Thank you for the support, bro. Mike Goodlaw says, yes. Daggy boy in the building. He says, all right. Daggy boy, good morning. He says, Yahoo! What's going on, Daggy boy? Good morning. He says, good morning. Thank you, brother. And the little cat right here. I always was thinking that was like a seal or something, but it's a cat. It's a cat. Grind Code Official says, a man went to a doctor and said, doctor, everyone ignores me. The doctor looked at him and said, next. Grind Code Official, we appreciate the effort. You got to step it up just a little, You came in kind of hot. We appreciate it. Just a little bit more. We got professionals in here, Grind Code Official. We got professionals. My brother BIY is a professional dad joke teller. So you got to come with a look. That was good. At any other live stream, that would have been good. But in this live stream, we got BIY. So we're used to like high level dad jokes. So come with another one, Grind Code Official. Michael Goodlaw says, I'm watching TV. You said that. Are you watching us or are you watching the TV, Michael? Suzanne says, Daggy boy. With the hearts. Okay, guys, I think I'm caught up here. So first, let me get a taste of water real quick. These braces dry your mouth out too. That's another thing. If you didn't already know, if you weren't here when I was talking about it earlier, I went e-guest. I got these braces, bro, and they're the clear ones. You can't really see them, but they're there. They're just like, so like if this is your tooth, they just go right over your tooth like that, and they're super tight too. They're really hard to take off. But it does cause a little bit of difficulty in speaking. But like I said, I had to do what I had to do. And if you notice that change, Sis Angel said she couldn't notice any difference. But if you notice that change, that's where it's coming from, guys. Wait, hold on real quick here, because I see E-Guest is talking money. Hold on here. So E-Guest says $500 US. With that kind of money, Sisco can take a cooking class. But yes, one. Okay, so wait a minute. Wait a minute. You kind of skimmed past it, bro. So does this mean that the loser has to pay the winner $500? Is that what you're saying? Let's make that clear. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to put E-Guest in the corner. We are going to make him answer this question. Does the winner get $500? That's all I want to know. Boss Hugo in the building with the custom Sisco emojis. Good morning, Mount Bunta. Bro Hugo, how are you? How you doing there, brother? Hey, Boss Hugo, I was going to ask you, the weather there, how are you doing there? Is it dry? Is it rainy? Because I'm trying to get a feel for what it's like in different places of the Philippines right now. Michael says both. Shout out Michael. See, guys, that's why I appreciate Michael. You know what? He's got his TV going. And Michael, what do you watch on the TV? He's got the TV going and he's got our live stream going. That's real peeps right there. Thank you, Michael. E-Guest says, oh, wait, hold on. Grind Code Official says, a guy with one arm wanted to die at the railway track. He saw a man with both arms missing dancing happily. Why? He asked. My back itches. I have no hands to scrap. Terrible Grind Code. You gotta come way up here with it, bro. Way up. It's a good try. We appreciate the effort. The bar is high, bro. The bar is high. All right. E-Guest says, if they are clear, then it will show the yellow teeth underneath them. Oh, no lie. Yeah, that's how you can tell I don't have veneers. Veneers don't look that yellow. E-Guest says the kids get the 500. There you go. See, guys, this is why this man's my good friend, guys. This is why this man's my good friend. You know, he talks a lot of crap, and so do I. We go back and forth with each other. It's all love. But he gets it. At the end of the day, it's for the kids. So it's official. We will, sometime in the near future, we will have a steak cooking contest. We're going to have to come up with the parameters of how it's going to be judged. Okay. I'm thinking we could do it in a video. We could also put it in a post. We'll talk about it. And then we'll let you, the people decide. The people of Sisco International Community, we will let you guys decide whose steak looks better. Like I said, we understand you can't taste it, and that's a big part of it. We'll have some other independent taste testers, but your job will be to look at those steaks. Just look at them. Aesthetically, whose steak looks like the better steak? Will it be Sisco International, or will it be that other guy? So $500 on the line, guys. It's going to happen, Captain. Michael says, how was your day? My day's great, Michael. My day is especially great because my friend E-Guest just told me that he's going to be handing me $500 pretty soon when I whoop him up in the steak contest. You heard that, right? That's what's going to happen. Boss Hugo says, mainit ang Mindanao, bro. Yeah, I know it's been hot there. Is it dry, though? Is it dry there where you're at? And what's funny, Boss Hugo, when we were there, and I know we were there in February. February is a much cooler, drier time. But the humidity was really low back then. And I'm hoping that when we go in December, it's going to be that same low humidity. But yeah, I know it's hot right now. And man, stay inside, bro. I hope you're staying inside. Ma'am Leonila, thank you. Sis Angel says, I already know that you will be the winner, Sisco. See, guys? She already knows. And Sis Angel, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the confidence. You know, like I said, when another man tells you, think about this, guys. If another man dared to criticize all the men in the building, women cook steak too. I know. But for men, it's a little bit, it's a sacred thing for us, you know, cooking a steak, right? If another man has been trying to clown you and your steaks, but then one day he suddenly says, man, that looks like it's AI. Case closed. Case closed. You already won. So, Sis Angel, you're right. It's easier said than done, actually. Ma'am Leonila, thank you. E-Guest says, rose-colored glasses definitely wears rose-colored glasses and she thinks Sisco has a chance. That's a good one. Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one. But, Sis Angel's one of the most honest people I know. She would not lie to me. Golden Gate says, bruh, stop perpetrating. The lisp is not from your braces. It's from being afraid to share your 50K USD twerk moves. Bro, drop 50K. Drop 50K in the chat right now. I'll get to twerking right now. I'll stand up on this chair right here and start twerking. You thought you dropped 50K in the chat. Balls in your court. Balls in your court, Golden Gate. That's all I'm saying. Mamily O'Neill would enjoy that. She would enjoy seeing Sisco get up on the chair and twerk around. She would enjoy that. Sister Angel says, E-guest, thank you. Yes, I do wear my rose-colored glasses. Okay, you're not helping now, Sister Angel. You're supposed to say, no, I'm not wearing rose-colored glasses. I know Sisco will win because he's a master steak crafter. Look, again, if another man tells you that your steak looks like AI, guys, isn't that obvious that he thinks your steak, it looks so good that it doesn't even look real? It looks AI? Come on, guys. He's already conceded defeat. All I got to do is collect my money. I think what we need to do is we need to have Miss Generous. Miss Generous is going to act as our camera person, and we're gonna be getting our steaks together. Okay. In fact, we got to figure out logistically how we're going to do this. But I think we just have somebody film, and we'll just do little bits and pieces here. Me doing mine, him doing his, and then we're going to plate them. We're going to cut them open. And we're going to show the centers of the steaks. We're going to show the whole steak. And whichever one looks better to you guys, you just vote for that one. It's that simple. It's that simple. Wait, here, where we at here? Sis Ogong, thank you. Sis Ogong, she's clapping all right. She knows. Sisco, yes, Sisco is going to win. I know. Thank you, Sis Ogong. Sis Angel says, my rose-colored glasses see the truth. And yes, the truth is that you will demonstrate pure mastery. Hold on. Pure mastery when grilling your steak, Sisco. E-guest, did you hear that? I couldn't have said that better myself. Couldn't have said it better myself. E-guest says, Sisco is hiding behind some made-up story. He's getting scared of the competition. I'm glad the nice man with yellow teeth will give the kids $500 from losing. Sisco has sunflower. Oh, damn. See, guys, this is what happens, guys. This is what happens. Anytime somebody tries to bully you, it's their own insecurity, guys. Remember this, especially you youngsters. I don't know if T-Gang is still here, but T-Gang, if you're still here, any of the younger people here, people that bully other people, it's coming from their own insecurity. It's coming from their own insecurity, and that is exactly what E-Guest is doing right now. Whoa, hold on here. I see some cash flowing up here. Golden Gate in the building with $4.99 says, go for it, bro. Here's 49.9 thousand USD. Do that dance super free. Okay, listen, let me tell you something. You are about 49,990. Wait, okay, my math is off, but you are over $49,000 short, my brother. That's a down payment. I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna like it, but you're about 49K short, bro. You got the down payment down. Thank you. Thank you, brother, for real. Seriously. Where we at here? Hold on, there's T-Gang. Okay, T-Gang. Remember what I said, T-Gang. If you ever get bullied, T-Gang, it is not because you're doing something wrong or because of your weakness or because of something that, people don't like about you. The bullies are insecure. The bullies know. When the bully knows that he's losing, he resorts to being a bully. And E-Guest is trying to bully, but it's not going to work because I already know the truth. The truth is that man thinks that my steaks look like AI. T-Gang, you are a young man. If another man told you, hey, T-Gang, your steaks look like AI, wouldn't you take that as a compliment, T-Gang? Wouldn't you think that that's somebody telling you your steaks look so amazing that they don't even look real? Tell me, T-Gang. You got to agree with me on that one. Wait, hold on. Sunflower seed color braids. Boy, we're going to have a talk, E-Guest. Sis Ogong, thank you. Sis Angel's laughing. Golden Gate, thank you for the $4.99, brother. Just 49,000.9 more. That's all you need. Ma'am Leonilla, thank you. E-Guest come with some cash. Look at it. He says, let's help Sisco cover the cost of losing. Help cover the cost of Sisco losing. $4.99 from E-Guest. Thank you, E-Guest. We appreciate you. But look, bro, I'll just take that as a down payment. Your down payment. So he's got a down payment going already, all right? He wants to see the twerking, which is a little freaky, to be honest with you. But He's got his down payment already started. Now eGuest has got his down payment started. So you're only $495 short of the rest of the money that you owe the kids in the Philippines, eGuest. So I hope that you'll be able to come up with that money. I hope you'll be able to come with that money. Just work a little overtime, bro. You'll be able to cover it. Ma'am Nila, thank you. Sis Angel says, and if he thinks the steak looks like AI, this is a huge compliment, stating that they look perfect. Sis Angel, we're right here. We're right here. Couldn't have said it better myself. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Boss Hugo with the custom emoji. He's got Jen Credible, and Bat Jen. Thank you, Brother Hugo. Appreciate that. And guys, I think that that's something that Miss Jenner should do. I think when she does one of her live streams, she needs to dress up in her Bat Jen costume. Anybody who wants to see Miss Jenner dress up in her Bat Jen costume for her live stream one of these days, put a 1 in the chat. Miss Jenner, I hope you're here right now. Big John throwing up the custom emojis now. It's a custom emoji battle. Sis Evie's throwing the custom emojis up. Thank you, Sis Evie. Sis Evie, I am the better steak maker. I am the man who makes great steaks. That's all I need you to know, Sis Evie. I make delicious steaks. Thank you. Golden Gate says, this live stream is hilarious. I'm just hoping when you get 100K subscribers, we will still be laughing high sparrows. Hey, bro, first of all, I don't think I'm ever going to get to 100K subscribers. But I'm going to tell you what. No matter what happens with this channel, if it goes up or down with subscribers, nothing's going to change with us, bro. You know what? The way that I am is the way that I am. This is who I am, bro. And I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you being here. The sparrows, though, no, we got to cut the sparrows loose, brother. We can't do it. eGuest says AI equals alligator. And bro, quit. Michael Goodlaw says, I have a couple weeks before I go to Kansas. Kansas, what are you going to do in Kansas, Michael? I think you mentioned that before, that you were going to be going to Kansas. What do you got going on in Kansas? Lala B in the building. She says, Sisco with the heart. Lala B, how you doing? Good afternoon. Hold on, let me get this water here. Look, since Lala B just jumped in, so she is the perfect person to ask this question to. You are unbiased, says Lala B. Listen to what I have to say here. Listen closely. Says Lala B, let's say you're making steaks, right? You're grilling some steaks and you pull your steak off, you put it on the plate, right? You cut the steak in half and you take a picture of the edge of your steak so you can see like how your steak looks on the inside. You send it to a friend of yours, right? Says Lullaby, your friend sends you a message back that says, that looks like AI. Would you or would you not take that as a high compliment that your steaks look amazing? If somebody tells you that your steak looks like AI, is that or is that not a high compliment? You be the judge. Sis Wishy in the building. She says, Sis, good morning. Sis Wishy, how you doing? I was just talking to bro Hugo. He's there in Mindanao also. I think he's north of where you're at. I think you're out west. Is it hot there where you're at too today? And hopefully not raining. Hopefully not raining there. Yeah, Big John puts a 1. Golden Gate puts a 1. Lullaby puts a 1. Big John puts a 1. Everybody wants to see Bat Jen. Everybody wants to see Bat Jen. So Ms. Jennings, wherever you are, if you hear the sound of my voice, we're going to do a live stream with you being dressed up as Bat Jen. The people have spoken. The people have spoken. Ma'am Leonilla, thank you. Sis Angel says, Miss Wishy with the hard hands. Wishy says, Sis Rose still in bed. Cisco voice wakes me up. Hey, okay, now look, I'm going to take that as a high compliment. My brother, 53 Shades, and now Sis Wishy, they both said that my voice woke them up today. Pause. But check it out. If you guys are keeping tuned in to Cisco International, I thank you. Thank you so much. Sis Wishy, I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. Ma'am Nilla, thank you. eGuest. Let's see what eGuest got to say. He says, if divide your 1 subscriber into 100K pieces, you will hit 100K subscribe. Bro, no, we don't even need to do that. We don't even need to do that. We're building, bro. We're building. We're getting bigger and stronger, and we're going to spread as much love and positivity as we can. YouTube, this corner of YouTube is going to stay positive. This community right here, Like I said, if you got a blue jacket on, you are part of Sisco International community. You are somebody that we trust to spread positivity, to spread love, and just to have a good vibe when you're here with us. So thank you for that. But we're growing, E-Guest. We're growing. I hope, E-Guest, you come around more often. That's all I'm going to say. I hope you come around more often. Golden Gate says, E-Guest, LOL. Nah, bro. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. Sis Wishy says, it's high compliment. Thank you, Sis Wishy. Thank you so much. Sis Wishy, how are you doing this morning? Big John. See, Big John's ready. I know Big John's ready. Look, it's all bat Jen. All bat Jen, all bat day. Sis Angel says, Wishy. I'm Little Nilla with the spam. Thank you. Golden Gate says, didn't Eartha Kitt play Catwoman? Oh, yeah. She was the original Catwoman, if I'm not mistaken. She was the original Catwoman. Yeah, Eartha Kitt. 52 Shades says, what's up, Wishy? 52 Shades, another man who I trust his opinion. Very honest man, okay? A man with integrity. 53 Shades, let me ask you a question. If another man tells you that your steaks look like, if you send a picture of a steak that you made to one of your friends or anybody, another man, and that man says, that steak looks like AI, would you take that as a compliment? Would you take that as that man is telling you that you are incredible at making steaks? Just answer me that question. Ega says, shout out to Golden Gate. No, man. He's just trying to make you feel better, bro. Big John says, 2.72 thousand subscribers. Cisco, is that where we're at? Let's go. That's what's up. 2.72, guys. We're growing. We're going to just keep growing. I'm hoping, my birthday's in October. I'm hoping that by the end of October, I'm going to say November 1st. By November 1st, I'm hoping that we can get to 3K subscribers. That's my goal. That's my short-term goal right now. Get to 3K subscribers. Thanks for that, Big John. Sis Wishy says, K-Ron, hello, how you been? BLY says, hey, Sis Wishy, how are you? Sis Margie in the building. How you doing, Sis Margie? Good morning. Silent Damsel stepping into the building. She says, please like, sub, and share. The legends are coming in, guys. Apparently the legends are waking up is what it is. The legends are waking up right now. Not Silent Damsel. She's been awake. But Sis Margie, she's waking up right now. How you doing, Sis Margie? Silent Damsel, how you guys doing? Yes, please like, sub, and share, guys. Our Sisco International official usherette, Silent Damsel, please. She is 100% on point. Please like, sub, and share. Guys, we got 16 million in the building. We got 37 likes. We need 3 more likes to get to 40, guys. I know somebody in that 16 million hasn't yet double tapped the screen. Somebody in that 16 million hasn't yet hit that like button. If you could, please do that. You know, like I said, Big John put the stats up there. We're growing. We're getting larger. We're going to take over the whole positive corner of YouTube, guys. This community is going to be a big spark, okay? And we're going to start a positive run on YouTube. That's my next goal. That's my next big goal. My brother Blizzard Broad got me started on that. He actually is the one that started it. I'm just riding on his coattails. Positivity, guys. That's what we're about. Please like, sub, and share. Thank you, Silent Damsel. Sis Marty says, hello, Sir Cisco. Good afternoon. Greetings, chat. Editing now. You stay editing, Sis Margie. You're doing a lot. I got to get back on editing. I got to get back on it. You are giving me inspiration, Sis Margie. Thank you. Ma'am Leonilla with the TV. Thank you. My brother BIY. Whoa. Come back here. BIY says, hi, Silent Damsel, Margie and Dia. Silent Damsel says, I was here. Now I've gone. It's late. Early mornings again. Good night and take care. Oh, wait, what? Just that quick. You're just going to come in, say hi, and run right out the door. Silent Damsel, we miss you. We miss you, Silent Damsel. Hopefully everything's going good for you, but I am not anyone who's going to get in the way of a woman in her sleep. So please have a good evening. Sleep well. Thank you for coming in the live stream. We appreciate you, the official Sisco International usherette. Thank you so much, sis. Everything you're doing, just keep doing it. You're doing it right, sis. Ma'am Leonilla, thank you. Sis Angel says, Margie and Dia, the heart fingers. What do they call this, guys? Is there a name for this? I always feel like I'm not doing it right. What is the name for this? Just heart? 52 says it's a compliment. AI is damn near perfect. Hold on a minute. Oh man, I can't. I was going to pin that comment right there because eGuest needs to read that. I'm going to say it again. Oh, as a matter of fact, I'm going to screenshot that. That's what I'm going to do. My brother 53 Shades said, it's a compliment. AI is damn near perfect. This contest is over, guys. It's over. It's over. Thank you, eGuest. The children in the Philippines are going to appreciate your $500 donation. Thank you, brother. We really appreciate you. Thank you for that. He says, eGuest, here we go. He says, I hope Sisco got jokes on competition day. He will need humor to hide the tears. I'm going to be hiding the tears because I'm going to be crying, bro, because I'm so happy. I'm so happy that my good buddy is willing to donate $500 to go towards children in the Philippines. It's kind of making me tear up right now. I can't wait. I can't wait for that. Golden Gate says 53 Spikes has a YouTube video of some damn good steaks. You know what? I think you're right. I vaguely remember him. I think it is. He does have a video of some good steaks. You're right. 53 Shades, we gotta. You were here, right? You were here when we were talking about this competition, right? Me and this guy right here, this dude right here, eGuest. We're gonna have a competition to see who can make the better steaks. So I'm gonna need you to stay tuned for that, bro, because I need you to vote because you know what's up. Mamily Nilla, thank you. Sis Wishy says BIY, hello. 53 Shades says, oh yeah, GG, I forgot about that video. I may have to enter the contest. You could. You know what? We could do that. We could do that. I'm gonna brainstorm this, guys. I'm gonna brainstorm this. Now look, me and eGuest, we're gonna definitely have our own. Because this is personal now. This brother's talked a lot of yang. We're going to have our own. But if you would like to join a contest and make a steak, okay, and it's going to be on the honor system, okay? I don't want you going out to Texas Roadhouse or something, buying a steak and bringing it home and cutting it open. Oh, look at this steak I made. It's going to be on the honor system, but let's be honest about it. If you would like to have a contest and just submit some pictures, I'll upload them and we could just set them all up there and we won't put a name on any of the pictures. We'll just put a number, right? Let me brainstorm this. We'll just put a number and then we'll let everybody vote and we'll give it like a week or something. We'll give it a certain amount of time for everybody to vote. Whichever state gets the most votes wins and we'll come up with a prize. If you would like to do that, put a 1 in the chat. Mamily Nilla, thank you. What we got here? eGuest says, hey, Jacob Oe positive, huh? I don't know what Jacob Oe positivity is. What is that? Golden Gate says 50 Spikes, you wasn't playing. That was looking good. I had to go out to the park and grill after I saw it. Okay. So we've got another one. We've got another grill master here. I think we need to do this. I think that would be a cool idea. I'm Linilla. Thank you for the hearts. Sis Angel says finger heart emoji. Yeah, the finger heart emoji. Of course, that's what it's called. Sis EB, thank you so much. Thank you, sis. Ma'am Linilla, thank you. She's drinking her coffee. eGuest says, you will need AI on competition day for sure. Bring magic, a miracle, and good luck charm. I don't need to bring that, bro. You already told me. You conceded that my steaks look like AI. It's over, guys. It's over. So we're going to have the contest, guys. It's really a formality. We all know this. We all know it's a formality. I think everybody in here gets it. eGuest is the only one who doesn't want to admit it. And I get it. You know, it's pride. But it's a foregone conclusion, guys, that my steak's going to be the one. And that's fine. Setting that aside, I definitely would like to just have a little competition with the steaks. I think we need to do that. 52 Shades, put the 1 up there. There you go. So we got one person at least. I'm gonna think on this a little bit, and we're gonna come up with some little parameters for this. And I'd say within the next few weeks, we'll give everybody time to like think about their strategy and all this. In the next few weeks, I think we should probably do this. Stay tuned for that, guys. Golden Gate says, don't forget to drop those bars you promised right after you cook that steak. Hey, I'm gonna have to write something down, man. It's too hard, man. You're putting pressure on me to do a flow right off the top. It's a lot of pressure, man. I might put something down, some pen to paper. I might even make Blizzard. Blizzard might hear what I put down and be like, damn. I'm not saying I'm that guy, but I'm not saying I'm not that guy. All right, Madeline Nilla, thank you. Creedy says, do you know the song I'm So ATL by Bankroll 9? Like the part just says, I'm so ATL. Yeah, I'm so ATL, bro. I'm so ATL. No, I don't know that one, Creedy. I definitely don't know that one. Smike says, it's time for a cup of whiskey with ice. Oh, really? Smike, hey, it's 5 p.m. somewhere. You do what you got to do, Mike. You know, please drink responsibly. Please drink responsibly. Bro, Hugo in the building. Bro, Hugo. Do you grill your meat? Do you barbecue, bro, Hugo? Would you be willing to send me a picture? Pause, guys. I know what you're thinking. Don't even trip. Would you be willing to send me a picture of some grilled steak or some grilled meat that you made for our contest? I think Brother Hugo would do that. Creedy says, where do you think 2 Chainz is from? And take a good guess. 2 Chainz is from Atlanta. I'm pretty positive he's from Atlanta. Damn, Lil Nilla, thank you. This is Ogang, thank you. Creedy says, where do you think Future's from? Just take a guess. I forgot where Future's from. I think I knew where he's from, but I can't think of where he's from, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. Golden Gate says, that actually is a good idea. An intro to the Sisco channel with a nice rap going while you are throwing down some cute. No, man. Blizzard's Jam, that's gonna stay our theme. That's been our theme from day one. When he gave it to us, that's a theme. Period. That'll never change. That'll never change. But if I could throw some bars down, and like I said, I owe you that. That might be something that we do, bro. That might be something that we do. But guys, it's almost 4:30. Mamela Nilla, thank you. Creedy says, where is Little Baby from? Just guess. Little Baby, I think he's from Atlanta too, if I'm not mistaken. We got 39 likes, guys. Hopefully we actually have 40. I'm just seeing 39. But if you haven't already, we got 14 million in the building, guys. 14 million in the building. If you haven't already, please double tap your screen. Drop a like on us. We're a small channel. We're trying to grow. If you've been here in the bushes, or if you've been kind of watching from afar, no comment, just listening, I hope that you've had some entertainment today. We've got a great community right here, a positive community. Really, the trolls didn't really come in. I think we had a couple. I smacked them and they got out of here, so that was cool. There might have been some that people kicked out I didn't see, but if you guys did, salute to you. Appreciate that. But for the 18 minutes in here right now, again, if you just came in the live stream, if you've never been here before, thank you, welcome, and salute to you. What I would love for you to do is just please double tap your screen, give us a like, help our channel grow. We are trying to spread positivity on YouTube. Please support positive YouTubers. And real quick, I also want to say that at the end of the year, I'm going to say this every live stream, guys. If you get tired of hearing it, I'm sorry, but I'm going to say every live stream. Our goal at the end of this year, we're going to go to the Philippines. Me and my wife are going to go to the Philippines this year, and we're going to sponsor a school. Our proceeds that we get from our YouTube channel are going to help with that process. So please, if you feel so inclined, if you are, encouraged by the things that we have to say, if you like our channel, if you like what we're doing, if you just want to help some kids, please consider giving, whatever you feel, you can afford to give. If you cannot afford to give anything, that's totally fine. Let me tell you how else you can help. Like some videos, watch the videos, give us some watch hours, but most importantly, watch the ads. Watch the ads that come up. If you watch at least 30 seconds of the ads that come up on our channel, we get some of that revenue from that. And that's how you can support the kids in the Philippines. That's another way you can do it. But guys, I'm going to be letting you go. It's already 4:30. Thank you so much. Let me read this real quick. It says, blah, 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 blah. Whoa, hold on. All right. Creedy says, where's Little Baby from? I couldn't tell you. Couldn't even tell. He is from Slocum, I'm pretty sure. Lil John is from ATL. Creedy says, do you think Future's so ATL? I don't think he's so ATL, but he might be a little ATL. Sis Angel says, a pleasure as always, Sisco. Lots of positive energy, humor, fun, and unity here. Thank you, my friend. Sis, that is what it's all about. That is what it's all about. If you feel that way, that means a lot to me. That hits me right here, sis. Thank you so much. And I hope you all feel that way. Again, this is a positive channel. I talk a little smack every now and then, guys, but it's all in love. You know, I don't say anything to be mean to people, maybe a little bit to Jason Momoa, but he's the only one, guys. Everybody else, positivity, spreading love. That's what it's about. And then Smike says, yes, of course, the responsibility yesterday. I won 5K euro. Really need to load my card for a lot of coffee. 5K euros. That's a lot of money, Mike. I don't know what you were doing, but we're gonna talk about that next live stream. He says, you deserve it. You are cool and with good energy. Thank you. Thank you, Smike. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Mamily Anilla, thank you. We're about to get off here, sis. 53 Shades says, I dropped my like 2 minutes in. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Great to have you back, bro. We missed you, man. We missed you from our YouTube community, our wider YouTube community. We missed you, brother. Egas says, lots of love, everyone. Support Sisco and donate to Sisco so he can lose the state competition. He needs the help. Send him your best wishes. He will need it. Sisco is a good dude. Big heart. Thank you, my brother. That's my brother right there, guys. Appreciate him. And then, whoa. This thing's taking off on me again. Miss Generous says, if he's your vibe, subscribe. Yes, guys, we got 19 million in the building. Please subscribe if you get an opportunity. You might not see us again. This is your chance to subscribe. If you're here now, subscribe now. Egas says, peace out, Sisco, Miss Generous in chat room. Thank you, Egas. Thank you, bro. I'm going to get with you later. My brother, I love the Chone's back. He says, I've been talking to my coworkers and let the ads play in the meantime. I'm back now. Thank you, bro. Thank you for that. Again, if you don't have the means or you're just not able for whatever reason to donate something, that is perfectly okay. I never want anybody to feel pressured or feel bad that they're not doing it, because that is not what we are about. But you can. All you got to do is watch our videos. I think ads come in the live stream even. When you see ads come up, watch at least 30 seconds. If you do that, you're contributing funds to our channel. And that is going to be sent to the children that are in the Philippines that we're going to sponsor at the school. So thank you. I love Lechon. Appreciate you, brother. 53 Shades says, great show, brother. Much love and respect. 53 Shades, salute to you, bro. Can't wait to get out there and see you, brother. Chris says, do you think Don Omar is so ATL? No, Don Omar ain't no ATL. Daniel Berry Sports Highlight, what's up, bro? He says, sup, everyone? Happy Tuesday. Daniel Berry Sports Highlight, salute to you. Happy Tuesday. Madeline Nilla, thank you. Says, Ogon, thank you. Creedy says, Miss Janet is so ATL. Yes, she is. Yes, she is, Creedy. You're right on that. And are you so ATL? Yes, I am, Creedy. Big John throwing the bat, Jen, the crazy Sisco. Big John, brother, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I'm going to let you go. And I decided what I'm going to do today is we're going to end. Whoa, not on that one. We are going to end. Oh, wait, actually, I think I will do it that way. We're going to end with the Sisco International theme song by Blizzard Abroad. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Love y'all. Stay positive. Stay kind to yourself. Give yourself some grace. Stay kind to others, guys. Make sure you give grace to those who deserve it. And spread love when you get the opportunity, guys. T-Gang says, how are you? T-Gang, I'm good, brother. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to let it end with this little video right here. Let me go ahead and open this up. You guys take it easy.
Spread love is the Sisco way. All day. Spread love is the Sisco way. All day. From Cali to the Philippines, this is real life, not a dream. Just showing proof what a real G mean. You could either hate or join the team, building up positive communities. No more drama, we push unity. Come along for the ride. Wifey Jim by his side. Could be Uber rides for the grandson. Straight showing what he stand on. Could be hiking trails through Big Bear. Views from the edge, living life no fear. Or on a motorbike in the vow. Ain't waiting for tomorrow, we living right now. Just so it's clear, we keep it positive over here. Spread love is the Sisco way. All day. Spread love is the Sisco way. All day. Sisco International.